Labor's self-made energy crisis is not getting any better either. In fact, there's one place where the Trump steel tariffs and Labor's energy self-harm are intersecting, and the outlook is bleak. Another major green hydrogen project looks like biting the dust, and the future of a whole industrial city could again lie in the balance. That city is Whyalla in South Australia, once threatened by the carbon tax, a threat that was infamously mocked by Labor.
No Whyalla wipe out there on my TV. No Whyalla wipe out there on my TV. No Whyalla wipe out there on my TV. Shocking me right out of my brain. Shocking me right out of my brain.
Where do they get them from, hey? But the fact is that the steel town of Whyalla is facing an existential crisis again. Initially saved by British businessman Sanjeev Gupta, the local steelworks has struggled on and off over the past year and is losing money. And much stock has been placed in a future green hydrogen plan with steel to be produced from the hydrogen. Here's what South Australia's Labor Premier Peter Malinauskas said about the plan just last year.
You would be aware that we are investing in hundreds of millions of dollars into what will be one of the world's largest hydrogen production facilities in the Upper Spencer Gulf. We have a hydrogen power plant attached to the hydrogen jobs plan so that we have an immediate customer for the hydrogen.
Yeah, $600 million from taxpayers is on the table to make this thing work. But now, after the multi-billion-dollar Gladstone green hydrogen project in Queensland has bitten the dust, along with multi-billion-dollar projects from Woodside Energy, Fortescue, Origin and AGL, well, after all these hydrogen projects have fallen over, despite the promise of billions of dollars in taxpayer subsidies, well, it looks like the Whyalla project is on the way out too. The Steelworks, or GFG, has stopped paying many of its bills, with local small businesses caught short. The state government is running out of patience with its steel and hydrogen manufacturing partner, and even the ABC is starting to pay attention.
But there's growing doubts over plans for green energy and a hydrogen plant for Whyalla. With news, the town's steelworks owner, GFG Alliance, is facing issues at its mine in New South Wales.
Bills go unpaid and another mine is put in care and maintenance. Look, we are getting very concerned.
Rubbing salt into the wounds of Whyalla residents, small business owners and the state government there is the fact that Gupta is nowhere to be seen. The Adelaide Advertiser's front page resembled a wanted poster for the billionaire today. And while Whyalla frets over its future and small businesses languish unpaid, Gupta has won approval for a $10 million renovation of his $34 million Sydney mansion. The South Australian Premier is trying to reassure the people of Whyalla.
And I just wanted to reassure everyone on the ground in Whyalla, as hopefully you've heard from recent visits I and other ministers have made up there, that the South Australian government is all in on this. We have been working for months now, preparing and planning for any number of scenarios with GFG and Mr Gupta.
What a mess. For Whyalla, again, looking at the wipeout that others have so often scoffed at. And for the rest of the country, it's just another example of how the green hydrogen revolution and all the billions of taxpayers' dollars thrown at it, well, it's just not commercial, it's not viable, and it's not going to happen because it's more about politics and ideology than it is about physics, engineering and economics. Yet this is the nonsense we get from Climate and Energy Minister Chris Bowen. Spare us, eh? And yeah, renewable energy is up, but power prices are higher than they've ever been, and energy reliability is worse than it's ever been. You'd think that Chris Bowen could join those dots. And no wonder Bowen and Labor are into dinosaur movies, because they continue to reject the one modern, safe and reliable form of emissions-free electricity, nuclear energy. Yep, they are the energy dinosaurs.